A long time ago, between a dusty dirt road and a quiet little stream, there was a tiny village. Life moved slow. People lived simply. And in that peaceful village lived an old potter named Elijah. His hands were rough. His back was a little bent, but his heart, gentle. Elijah didn't just make pots. He breathed life into them. Winter had just settled in. Frost covered the rooftops. People walked around wrapped in warm scarves and even warmer stories. Inside his small workshop, Elijah created 4 of the most beautiful clay pots he had ever made. They were big. They were polished. They were stunning. Anyone passing by would stop for a moment and just stare. They looked like pieces of art. But strangely, nobody bought them. Days passed, then weeks, and still those 4 beautiful pots sat there, untouched, lonely on the shelf. Slowly, quietly, the pots began to talk. The first pot sighed. I thought I would become something grand, maybe a statue in a rich man's house, something people would admire every day. But look at me now, just sitting here, covered in dust. The second pot trembled a little. I wanted to become a lamp, to shine brightly in someone's home, to light their darkest nights. But instead, I'm forgotten. The third pot joined in. You know me, I love money. I wanted to become a piggy bank, full of coins, full of excitement. But here I am, a useless piece of clay. All 3 turned toward the 4th pot. He was smiling quietly. Annoyed, they asked, "What's so funny? Aren't you sad too? Nobody has bought you either." The 4th pot chuckled softly. "Oh, I'm sad. Of course I am. I wanted to be a toy. I wanted children to laugh with me, play with me, fill me with joy. But life had a different plan, and that's okay." The other pots stared at him, confused. The 4th pot continued. Just because one dream didn't work out doesn't mean life stopped giving us chances. Maybe our time just hasn't come yet. His words sank deep, and for the first time in a long time, the other pots felt hopeful. Spring passed, summer arrived, and everything changed. The heat hit the village hard. People needed cool water, fresh water, a lot of it. Elijah dusted off the same 4 pots, placed them outside his shop, and something magical happened. The villagers rushed in, not for the smaller pots, not for the newer ones, but for those 4 beautiful, forgotten pots. They sold out in a single afternoon. Each pot now had a home, filled with cool water, giving comfort, bringing relief to families in the summer heat. And at that moment, the pots realized something powerful. They didn't become what they once dreamed of. They became something even more meaningful. A message for anyone listening. In life, we don't always get the job we prayed for. We don't always end up where we imagined. Dreams fall apart. Plans change. Doors close. And we start thinking, maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I have no purpose. But just like those pots, your time will come too. Maybe not the way you planned, maybe not in the shape you expected. But life always brings a new purpose, often bigger than the one you imagined. Remember, A delay is not a denial. A detour is not the end. And you are never, ever useless. If you believe your moment is coming, hit like, share this story, and subscribe for more inspiring tales. And comment subscribed so we know your heart is growing with ours.